Hello everybody, and welcome to VOD review number 5 against the Toronto Defiant. And let's get into it. You didn't need to use projected there.
Getting on the shot. Hit me.
I'm gonna save it for right here. Backing out, continuing. I'm glad the turret went down. And now we are ready to go in again. You do have personal, and you can follow up onto the Orisa. You don't have to worry about getting halted because they used halt already. Good pressure on the Ash, you almost got her. Right on the Sigma, good pin. Ooh, almost got the Ana too. Nice right click finish. Now this is where I like to hold, right here. And then you've got that beautiful sightline right down into their spawn, and should they opt to take high ground, you can see up here and you can see here, so it gives you a variety of options. But if they push in, I play this corner here, or I can retreat into the little health pack room, or I can LOS there. But yeah, setting up here is the ideal location, I think, for the Ryan Zarya comp. You don't have to play too far back. Yeah, keep lobbing those right clicks in there. Get that grab. Good barrier, and now you're going to break that shield, kill the Orisa. Good.
Get in there.
Alright, almost 60% you're up, and you have Grab Dragon just in case they push in.
You're covered.
Going right side. Yeah, like diagnosing this early, of course, is important. Good pressure on them. You've got projected barrier, of course, for Pandy, and then barrier for yourself. You're already killing the turret, that's good, and then you can remove the Orisa, too. So, I think you kill the Orisa next. Oh, the Torb, okay, yep. Good target. Good kill on him, then you kill the Orisa. Yeah, Sigma. Good, you got the little health back. And Sigma got finished off too. Awesome. Yeah, like you're gonna see, well, you're not gonna see. Your team is going to see Lucio come up in here and try and touch the point and contest, and don't worry about him at all. Just leave that for Stolen and our supports to deal with, because we need to be right up here at the front line here for when they push in and do their final push, because he's going to stall it out and give them a shot at doing this. So that's where you can grab Dragon here. I know you get the big combo down and whatnot, but you don't have to worry about the Lucio. Just focus on the other 5 members of their team, because that is your priority, is stopping them and killing them as much as possible so that they don't contest the point. And he goes to the shatter. Yeah, that was a really nice grab. Yeah, right here, like he sound barriers, but what you can do is you can stay right close to the wall here so you don't get booped, and then move along the edge around here because you've got Stolen and you've got Ana. So between these two and Twisted, obviously, I mean you've got three people who can help deal with the Lucio, so you don't have to feel like you're all alone in the endeavor on the well.
Meteor strike.
And Meteor Strike to get back to the points. You know, I was looking at Well twice already, and it was such a dominant performance I wasn't really sure I could say that much, but I found a couple things. Runes here is going to give us a little bit more of an opportunity, I think. So let's see how we do here. So that is an Echo Tracer dive. Good barriers on that. Good nade. So Winston's dead. Excellent. He's coming into the back line here. Along with Tracer. Tracer goes down. Get Eve out of mech. Right click. And she's dead. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that barrier's fine. She lunged out of the way anyway, so. Alright, now it's time to get on the D.Va because the D.Va is the aggressor here, so you want to get rid of that mech, and you'll be able to build the Grav quite quickly by doing so. Unfortunately, you just dropped down a little bit too far. Did not need to use personal there, but they are regrouping. Yeah, like your dive is a little bit fragmented, so like you always have that opportunity to turn around and kill that Winston first because D.Va's not there with the Tracer and Echo. You didn't have to worry about the barrier because there was nobody around to take advantage of it. Good personal for energy. Right click, yes. Forcing primal, you almost have grab. That was a good barrier. Yeah, try and get D.Va out of mech. The reason why is because if you get her out of mech, she'll still be out of mech in all likelihood by the time you guys regroup and push in as a full 6 back onto the point. I don't know why you use sound barrier here, Twisted, because you were the only one there. And you didn't have to worry about stalling out to 99% because you're already at, what? You'd be at 95, 96 before they even take the point. Yeah, I mean, you only need one fight, so all that you needed to do was just bank ultimates there, and you would have had 5 instead of 4. I mean, force pretty dominant, but hey, you know what? Sound barrier for the final push would have been nice too, so keep that in mind, that once you get past 87%, you don't actually have to stall the point anymore unless you're just still alive and you're just existing trying to build ultimates. So I wouldn't use any resources trying to maintain point control once you've got such a dominant lead here. Once you're past 86% is the, yeah, I think 86% is the magic number. Once you get to that point and they've got 0, then you just need one fight to win. So, yes. Yeah, that was like, I get, like, you were already there, Pandy, so, like, you charged in. I would have liked to have seen you stop here and then charge back and just turn around, but, you know, you were there.
I am still in the fight.
Good barrier.
That's more like it.
This Winston is hyper aggressive.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Nice shatter. Good recalling on the Tracer. Try and kill the break. Oh, never mind. You get pressured out by the Diva. Alright, so you back up. Tracer is still on you. Tracer dies. Now, okay. Back out of the bubble. Yes, back out of the bubble. Unfortunately, you weren't able to get out of the barrier in time for healing. So, Nano was used and Shatter was used, but not much value out of those. But we do have our large win condition combo, and we are nearing the Doomfist ult too. So, please save ultimates. Try and get a 3-person grab here. So, Nano onto Winston. Yeah, we've got a good group going on here. Let's see. So, I believe we are now taking a little bit of focus onto the Echo here. Yeah, focus fire that. Good, nice. Great punch. Yeah, that was sweet. Okay, so, Pandy goes in. Next target would be technically Brig, even though you're getting blocked by both tanks. You can barrier up and use all your resources to eliminate her, and then you can go after Winston. Okay, so Pandy gets slept. So, okay, good play here where you're now focusing all your efforts onto Winston, and then you can force Diva out to regroup with her team, and then go in as 5.
Meteor strike.
Goodbye, Brig. Yes, we do seem a little bit split here, because Diva was on high ground. Let's see. You are focusing Winston. That's fine. Pandy is also on Winston. Yeah, so we've got 2 different targets we're going on here, but I think... Okay, oh, good sound barrier, yes. And that's bomb. Shielding, nice. Cracking Diva out of the mag.
I'm coming for you all.
Well, nobody's gonna stop Nano Fist unless you have a sleep dart. And all onto Winston, good.
Огонь по готовности.
And there it is. This is fantastic. This was what I was preaching before, is because saving your Grab Dragon for the final fight, the final push, when you are in the driver's seat, of course, you have control of the point. You know that they're going to come back, so not wasting that combo until you absolutely need it is key, because that prevents them from stalling. So, good. I'm glad you've taken that into your usual bag of tricks.
Reinhardt.
Good, 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 very good. Tracer always is first, and then the ball. Ball is last. Good. Killing Winston. And Lucy, they die at pretty much the same time. Alright. And here we are in the White House. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Just Doomfist coming across here. That was interesting. You took two different angles here. Or did it just look like... Oh, Pandy just moved over to the left. Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay. So I'm losing it. You are both grouped up just fine. Okay, so how does this happen? How do you get this? Okay, okay, that's why. So he was going for... Okay, guess he was just going for you directly. Huh. That was a big nade. Yeah. Okay.
The objective is now
So yeah, I was just trying to diagnose that first fight, because this is like the only fight that you guys lost, I think, this entire map on the White House, just because of the Doomfist punch and the nade. So that's just, you know, if you were 2 steps to the right, you wouldn't have been Doomfist punched, but, you know, it is what it is. Nice, max energy already after 3 barriers. And all in the Mei. Great barrier on yellow, because obviously the Mei is going to go for him first, not you, so you saved his life. And then Doomfist happened. Nice shot for finishing.
I'm on fire. Barrier activated. You have my thanks.
Okay, points captured. I don't. Are you like lagging? Like you start? I noticed that you were lagging later on in the game at Lijiang, but like you just kind of pause here. So, hope you're all right in this one. You could tell me later if you were like lagging or if you're just like just pausing for a couple seconds. Nice barrier onto Pandy. Great shatter. Good finish. Yes, good finish on the Mei. Good. Predicting where the Zarya is going to be. Right clicking in there in the little door frame.
I'm on fire.
I know you're just trying to barrier yourself to get the fire strike in time to keep max energy. That's fine.
Buckle. That's more like it.
Okay, if you guys didn't call this out, then make a very good habit of calling out if they're in the room, because they do have Mei. So their win condition here is to divide and conquer, to wall you guys off, try and get a couple of you out, and then kill you. You are nearing grab, so you can just right click in there, right click, right click, right click, and you should be able to get it before the rest of their teammates come back. So they did a very aggressive push here, but I think what they were trying to do was to get you guys separated and bait you in there to go after them, and I'm glad you didn't fall for it. So that is good. Staying on the outside here is your best friend against the Mei wall, because even if she walls you here, you have a secondary way of retreating. If she walls here, then you can get out. If she walls like out here, then you can just move around it. So that is awesome. Always play in open space when you're against a good Mei player. Okay, right here. They're regrouping. Obviously, you can't see where these two are lingering until you see the wireframe here later on, but you know that they're in there. You know that they're right next to the Mega. And Pandy, what you need to do is you need to be Rectangle Man and sit yourself right in front of this door, because either they're going to come out here or they're going to come and push up on you when you're sitting in front of the door here, because you're during grab and you have dragons. So all you need to do is get a couple hits on there and then you'll be good to go. Right click, right click. There's one, there's two. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is right here. So here's your grab. Here's your grab opportunity, and then you can dragon strike and get 3 or potentially 4 here for easy kills. See, they didn't even have sound barrier.
Group up at my position.
Barrier activated.
Get clear.
Stolen's having fun over there.
Bring it.
Alright, so see, this is why that last fight was so important, is because once you were here in this position, you were playing well here. You were playing right where you needed to be, right here, getting those right clicks in there, and then you got grab when you were right here, and you could have grabbed them when they were standing here. And the reason why it was so important to win this fight, and I can't stress this enough, is because of the Mei wall. Pushing these chokes on this map against a Mei wall is a nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare when you're playing against a Mei that can put up good walls. So in the future, having this advantage and having point control and not having to worry about going through a choke against a Mei, unless you are doing a 100% like dive comp, Lucio, Mercy, Hammond, Winston, Doomfist Sombra, Genji Sombra, something of that nature, then, you know, if you're having trouble with the Mei chokes, then you can go over to that full dive composition. But just being able to hold right here is just so crucial, because you know they're coming through there. Either they're just coming around here, or they're coming through here and they decide to come through here. So just keep that in mind for the future. I think that's really the best advice that I can give you looking over this 3 set of maps here, is playing against a good Mei, because gosh, her walls can be just so devastating to split teams off. So yes, knowing when to pull the trigger on the big combo, the grab dragon. And don't feel pressured or hesitated when they push into you aggressively like that. When you've got the combo ready, you go for it. You try and get as many players into that grab as possible, and hopefully you can get the kills, the follow-up damage necessary. Yeah. See, so that was a yellow that hit, did I? Okay. Alright, so Doomfist in May. Yes. Alright. Well, then I will skip ahead.
Best shot. That tickles.
Alright, regrouping. All you need to do is just get close enough, even if she doesn't, even if she has wall or doesn't have wall, it doesn't matter because you do still have the combo. So, the idea here would be to... Oh, okay, they use their Grav and Blizzard, so that's that. Did they use Meteor Strike? Yes, they do. He used it to survive, though. He didn't actually use it to combo. He just used it as the get a jail free card.
Practice makes perfect.
Doomfist here. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, most of the night was so dominant that there was hardly anything to talk about really. But just this going back to this moment right here. So many things were going on right here that could have been shut down just from the big combo there. So, one more opportunity for next week if you're playing against a Mei player or whatnot, controlling that choke point against them and not letting them through. I mean, obviously they're going to do their best to get through that, but having the open ground against Mei is just so important. But I mean, I hope that the coordinating continues to improve and that you gained another tip for positioning and comboing in your arsenal against the one and only most evil hero in the game. So, yes. Don't let her divide and conquer you. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time, and good luck in the next scrim on probably Tuesday. Yes. Alright, have a good night, everyone.